Our story today is the story of Ruby and Mother Wolf, adapted from the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood. Want to hear the story? Keep watching. Hello, my young friends, and my young at heart friends too, of course, and welcome to Storytime with Good Rainbow, where stories come to life. As I said, our story today is the story of Ruby and Mother Wolf, adapted from the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood. Do you like the story of Little Red Riding Hood? I hope you do, because today you are going to help me finish telling it. Yes, today's story is a You Finish It story. I'm going to tell the story to one point. Then you're going to take over. I'm going to share with you at the end of the story how you can share how you finish it. Now, on to our story. Did you hear that? Yes, I heard it too. Oh. It's the quiet one. Hello, quiet one. Good Rainbow. Are these your friends? Yes, quiet one. They are my friends. They're your friends too. You can say hello. Hello, Good Rainbow. Yes, quiet one. I like the title of your story today. Why? I have a thought that not all is as it seems, Good Rainbow, in this story. Perhaps. Shall we find out together, quiet one and friends? That is an excellent idea, Good Rainbow. I will trot along and sit right here while you tell the story. All right, quiet one. Friends, now on to the story of Ruby and Mother Wolf. Ruby loved walking in the forest. She walked in the forest every day. She loved walking in the forest because she saw butterflies and flowers, trees with their leaves shining in the bright sunlight, especially when it was spring, and it was spring. And Ruby was humming along. Butterflies are so pretty. Oh, blooming flowers are fragrant the air. Smells of spring, smells of spring. Ruby loved going into the forest because it was also the way to her grandmother. And Ruby loved her grandmother. You see, my grandmother bakes the most delicious bread. And when there's a special occasion, she bakes the most delicious cake. Do you like cake? I do very much. Do you like cake? Well, if you do, write "I love cake" in the comments below. I love my grandmother because she tells beautiful stories. Some of them are scary. Some of them are funny. They're all stories. And Ruby was on her way along the path to her grandmother's home. Earlier, her mother had told her to stay on the path. But Ruby didn't stay on the path. Every day she went walking in the forest. She would explore a new path. She would make a new path herself. Ooh, what's there? And she would go explore. Or, ooh, what's there? And she would go exploring. Ruby loved exploring parts of the forest that she hadn't seen before. That is how I find delicious mushrooms, and sometimes the most fragrant rosemary and thyme. Oh, and the lovely purple lavender. I take purple lavender to my grandmother. Maybe I'll find some today and take some for my grandmother. Her mother had asked her to stay on the path and had given her some things to take to her grandmother, some yummies and some delicious tea that she had made. And Ruby was taking those along with her when she heard a rustle. Who's there? Now her mother had told her that she must be careful, because there were wild animals in the forest, and some of these wild animals may be dangerous. So Ruby was very careful. Who's there? I heard you. And from behind a tree came a wolf. Oh, Ruby's mother had told her about wolves. And although she walked through the forest all the time, she had never seen one. This was the first time Ruby had seen a wolf. Said the wolf. A wolf, thought Ruby. Maybe I should try and be nice. Hello, wolf. Said the wolf. Maybe being nice isn't working, thought Ruby. Oh. Nice spring day, isn't it, wolf? The wolf, seeing that Ruby hadn't flown away in fear, was interested and stayed. What's your name, little girl? First of all, I'm not so little. And second, my name is Ruby, because I love the color. Can you see the flower on my head? My grandma made that for me. No, the wolf didn't really care about flowers. But Ruby was being kind, so the wolf listened. Grandmother? You said, yes, my grandmother. I'm on my way to visit her now. To visit your grandmother? Yes, and I have this lovely tea my mother has made and some yummies she's baked for my grandmother to take with me. You have food, Ruby. Yes, but, Wolf, where are your manners? I introduced myself. You asked me what my name was. You didn't tell me what your name is. This is true. Where are my manners? My name is Mother Wolf. Mother Wolf? Are you a mother wolf? Yes, I am a mother wolf. Does that mean you have wolf cubs? Yes, I do have wolf cubs, and they're as little as you are. I said I'm not that little, Mother Wolf. Well, maybe my wolf cubs are not that little either. But they still can't get food for themselves, and they're hungry. It's been a very long winter.
Hungry? You're not going to eat me, Mother Wolf, are you?
No. No, I'm not going to eat you, Ruby. What I would like is some of the food that I usually eat. But today has been a hard day hunting, and my cubs are waiting.
Mother Wolf, why are people always saying that you wolves are dangerous?
Ruby.
Yes, Mother Wolf.
What sort of animals do you eat?
All the animals that we have on the farm. We have chickens and ducks and geese and sheep and cows and that sort of stuff.
Well, they say we are dangerous because when we can't find food in our forest, we come and look for food in your farms. We also have our young to feed. We have ourselves to feed.
Why are you dangerous then?
Because we come into your farms and we take the food that you grow to eat for yourselves when we can't find it in the forest, especially when it's cold in the dead of winter. It's very hard for us wild animals.
You're not going to eat me, though, are you?
No, Ruby, I'm not. You must be careful, for I am a wild animal, and there are other wild animals around in the forest.
Yes, I'm always careful. My mother always says I must be careful and stay on the path, but I don't. I'm still careful. I make my own path. That's all right. I remember my own path, and I find new things all the time. Have you tried eating some mushrooms, perhaps?
Ruby, wolves are what we call carnivores. Can you say that?
Carnivores. What's that?
Carnivores are animals who only eat meat. Other animals.
Oh, so are humans carnivores?
Humans, Ruby, are omnivores. Can you say that?
Omnivores. What does that mean?
It means, Ruby, that they eat everything. Vegetables, roots, seeds, and animals.
Yes, that's us. We eat everything. What about deer, Mother Wolf?
Deer, Ruby, are herbivores. Can you say that?
Herbivores. What does that mean?
It means they eat only plants.
Oh, I see.
Yes, Ruby, and that is the natural way of things. And that is why they call us wolves dangerous. We have a bad name, a bad reputation, but we are wild animals, and all we want to do is survive, just like you.
I understand now. I must be getting on, Mother Wolf. Good luck with finding food in the forest today. I hope you find something for yourself and for your cubs. I am going to get some lavender from the path over there and go see my grandmother. It was, oddly enough, nice to meet you, Mother Wolf.
It was, oddly enough, nice to meet you too, Ruby. Usually everybody runs in fear, but you stayed and said hello. Still, You must be careful.
I will. I promise. I always am, even though I do find and make my own paths. Bye-bye, Mother Wolf. Maybe see you around the forest. Bye.
And off went Ruby to get some lavender for her grandmother. As Mother Wolf watched her go down the path and thought to herself, now I must go and find some food for myself and my cubs. And this is where we're stopping with the story of Ruby and Mother Wolf. And this is where you finish it. All right, my young friends, and my young at heart friends too. This is how you can send to me your ideas of how to finish it. You can record yourselves finishing the story, post it on Instagram, and tag me, Storytime with Good Rainbow. You can write the finishing, the ending of the story in the comments below, or you can make a drawing of it and post it on Instagram and tag me, Storytime with Good Rainbow. Now is the time for your creativity. How would you finish this story? Oh, the quiet one. I almost forgot you were here. You were so quiet. It was as I thought. Not all is as it seems. What do you mean? Good Rainbow, think about Mother Wolf, friends, and everything that Mother Wolf said. Not everything is as it seems. Yes, maybe that could help you think of how to finish this story. I am going to try and finish the story too. That would be interesting to try. Goodbye, Good Rainbow. Thank you for the story. Goodbye, friends. Happy finishing the story. So now over to you. If you like the story, give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you'd like to explore the story further, I have a free Storytime with Good Rainbow exploration guide with lots of fun activities for you to take your story experience further. The link to the exploration guide is in the description box below. If you would like more Storytime with Good Rainbow, go ahead and watch these stories. And remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you know the next time there's a new story, which is once a week, every Thursday. See you next time for more Storytime with Good Rainbow. Bye!